Hi there. My name is Sandra and I'm a health coach. And today I wanted to share my story with you of how exactly I got here. My mom passed away from breast cancer when I was 5 years old. And to be honest, I was pretty terrified for most of my life that would be my fate as well. I was convinced that I had a 50-50 chance of receiving the same diagnosis. I had multiple family members on my mom's side of the family who were also afflicted with breast cancer. So suffice it to say that it runs rampant in my family history. And in a way, I felt like I was living in fear. It was extremely disempowering. I had these constant reminders of the fact that breast cancer was a huge issue in my family, and it just always felt like it was something that could happen to me. I had reminders from family, from friends, from society as a whole that it might be inevitable that would be that I would receive the same diagnosis as well. And in a way, I felt this sense of hopelessness. I had people who had the best of intentions, who love and care about me, who would tell me to get checked and get mammograms early and get genetic testing and all these things. And it was like I felt this lack of control when it came to my health. Like it was just something that, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And it was frustrating. I was upset about it. I was downright angry that I lost my mom at such a young age. She was only 38. Then 2 years ago, I embarked on this journey to become a health coach. I kept reading this one statistic that really stuck out to me and made me feel a hell of a lot better. And that was that genetics really only plays about a 5% role in whether or not you get certain diseases. And I was extremely relieved when I learned this, and I felt this sense of empowerment around that, to learn that genetics was only 5% of the equation. Naturally, I wondered, well, what is the other 95%? I was surprised to learn that 95% of it comes down to diet and lifestyle. I knew that diet and lifestyle played a critical role, but I honestly didn't realize that it was 95%. That's huge. You have so much control when it comes to your own health. And I know that not everything within that 95% is within our control. I totally understand that. But in the diet and lifestyle realm, there are so many choices that we can make that will help our health instead of hurting our health. So this is exactly what I help my clients with, because the diet and lifestyle world can be really confusing, really daunting. Sometimes we just don't know where to begin. There's so much noise out there, and it can be frustrating. We don't know what's hurting us sometimes. And in a way, I became obsessed with learning more about this. I was always interested in health and nutrition, but it was taken to a whole new level. I was more motivated than ever to educate myself, and it was like I just kept going deeper down this rabbit hole of health and learning more about what impacts our health and the things that we can do to drastically slash our risk of diseases that are so rampant in society today. I don't have to tell you that our healthcare system is broken. You know that already. We read about it all the time, we hear about it all the time. What we're doing isn't working. We spend so much money on healthcare, yet we have so many people who are sick and suffering in this country. In fact, last year alone, healthcare spending hit over $3 trillion, and it's estimated to increase about 6% every year through 2024. Those are really scary numbers. And cancer still remains the second leading cause of death in America. We've all been touched by a cancer loss or diagnosis in one way or another. So today I can really say that I'm not nearly as fearful as I was 3 years ago. I have so much more peace of mind and confidence around my health, and it's empowering to know that the decisions that I make on a daily basis really affect my genes. 95% of it is diet and lifestyle. How do you feel about that? I think once you embrace this, you not only become empowered in your health, but you truly become your own health advocate. And that is the most important thing. So if you're ready to fully own your health and eliminate these fears, then I invite you into a free conversation with me to see how we can work together to empower you so that you can be your own health advocate. I make one guarantee if we work together, that your life will never be the same, in the best way possible. If this resonates with you, then I encourage you to email me at Sandra, Sandra, at steadfasthealth.com, or head to my website, steadfasthealth.com, and go to the contact section, and you can reach out to me that way also. If you know somebody who should hear this message or who could benefit from watching this video, then I urge you to share it with them. And until then, remember that diet and lifestyle is 95% of the equation, and if you need support in that whole area, that is exactly what I'm here for. To being your own health advocate. Take care.